Okay, hello guys. This is Silver. So basically, gonna have a guide on runecrafting. I will not be covering ZMI, or also known as Uranian Altar, and I will not be covering lava runes because that's not how I did it. This is a 1 to 77 runecrafting guide because I'm about to hit 77. You can see I'm like 4K till 77. So. Alright, I'm going to pause the video until I hit 77 so I can officially brag about my 77. Okay, I don't have epic bragging rights yet, but 606 XP till level, so we're going to try to get this, but it's 530 XP per level per trip, so I don't think we're getting it. So boom. Boom, come on, orgasm, 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 and no orgasm, dry sex. Okay, I'm gonna shut up about that. Alright, hold on, next trip. Okay, we're gonna record going there because I just don't want to miss it just if I'm forgetful. So, let's do this, come on baby. Come on. Come on. Come on, baby. Orgasm! 77 runecrafting. Okay, woo! Shit. Okay, now I have epic bragging rights, and I'm gonna make a guide about this shit. Hello. Okay, this is Silver. Okay, so. Just got 77 runecrafting. As I said, I'm making a guide. Okay, so from here on, you need 1 to 2 runecrafting is air runes, and I'll show you how to do that. So what you need is 70 construction. This is not needed because you just need it for 1 level. For the pool and a felly teleport, an air tab, you need an air tiara. So what you do is you go from the bank all the way to here, about here, and then you craft the runes and walk back to the bank. When you run out of run energy, you teleport to Felidor. See how I'm at run energy? And you drink from the pool to replenish your run. Alright? Then you go back to Felidor, and you're in, obviously you're not in the full set of Graceful, so you could have Spottier Cape and Boots of Lightness to help with the weight reduction. Okay, so I'll show you getting there right now. So I don't have S on me because I don't need to craft this, but I'll show you how to get there because this is a guide. So keep in mind to have stuff for doing the Abyss. Not really, like, I don't need this pickaxe, you know, and you don't need weight if your weight is, you don't need more weight reducing gear if your weight is below 0, so if it's negative. So that's just something to know. And then you craft, and then you telly out, or you telly out and go to the pool, or you go and walk back up. Okay, so now we have 2 runecrafting, so let's see what we need for that. Okay, so we have the next one is mind runes. So the stuff you'll be needing, and this is not at all necessary. You can do it with less stuff. Like you can have a glory, or you can have a house teleport, or you can have like a mounted glory, or you don't like. You do need the magic. You do need the Arceus. You do need at least 50 or 45 construction, but like, or you can do a glory or an eternal amulet glory, but this is the way that I do it. And you need, for the way that I do it, Mind Tiara, either a 99 strength cape, which is easier to get, not as effective as the 99 crafting cape, but the 99 crafting cape would be recommended. But 99 strength is a lot more common than 99 crafting. 70 construction for the pool that revitalizes run. 28 magic for the teleport to Mind Altar, and Arceus Spellbook up to 60% Arceus favor. Excuse me. Okay, so we're doing this until level 14, Fire Runes. Okay, and so how this works is you go to the bank. So hold on. We're at the, okay, now, right now we're not doing pouches because we don't have them yet. So don't worry about that. So we go to the bank with the Warriors Guild Tully. Bank here. Yada yada yada. Okay. And boom. So oh, I forgot. Rune pouch, law runes, and mind runes. That's also helpful. I forgot to add that. You see, rune pouch. So you need 28 magic for the Mind Altar teleport. Teleports you right to the Mind Altar. Craft your runes. And sorry that I craft so many at a time, but so like now you go back to your bank. And that's how you do it. The Crafting Guild Tully for the crafting cape is a lot more effective with this. You can also use dual rings instead of the cape, so it's not that bad to teleport to Castle Wars. Alright, now let's do Fire Runes. I forgot to say that you need the house tabs to teleport to your house. That's why you have the 70 construction, so that you can recharge run energy. But if you have high agility, you probably won't need that because you don't really run that much. So back to Fire Runes. Okay, keep in mind that you could have used this small pouch ever since Air Runes. But so hold on. Okay, so this is what you need for Fire Runes. Keep in mind you do not need to have like all these requirements. This is just how to do it effectively and to be chill about it. Like if you don't have this is fine. But no, pretty much find your own way to do it. But so you see how Fire Runes are at 14 fire at level 14, and the medium rune pouch is at level 25. So the small pouch never degrades, so you don't have to worry about that, but the medium pouch does. So you start Fire Runes at 14, and once you get 25, you go and get a medium pouch. And if you don't have it, your small pouch first, and then the medium pouch. But what you do is you have the rune pouch, the cosmic and law runes in here, and then oopsie, hold on. Sorry, I got ahead of myself. I was thinking astrals. So what you do is you have a dust staff or an air staff, and you have astrals and cosmics in your rune pouch, and you just keep the rune pouch in the bank, easy access. Like all my shit that I use for like anything is here, but like this is something that I don't use, so like I have everything like right here. This money is usually over here. I just have everything right easy to click. So when your pouch degrades, you just click this. Hold on. Yeah. So you just when your pouch degrades, this is the Abyssal Book. You just have it in your inventory when you do this, just to help it go along faster. So you click on him and you just click through the dialogue, and eventually he repairs the pouches. But there's less dialogue if you have this in your inventory. And then you just put this back, and that's what happens when the pouch degrades, and you just get more S as it comes. Put the S in here, get more S, and then basically you go to Duel Arena. It really helps if you have a cactus here, because every 15 minutes you can pick one cactus spine, which gives you a little bit more money, but it's really up to you. So you go over here, and keep in mind you can also have you can just like use a glory or whatever. You can also have like a dual ring to Castle Wars, so you can just dual ring Castle Wars, dual arena, Castle Wars, dual arena over and over again. You can you don't have to use the strength cape, but you can. It's also better to use the crafting cape, which you probably won't have. But that's how I do fires, and you do fires all the way to 50 for the large pouch, because there's no point in doing gnats until you have the large pouch. But you can, because fire runes are faster XP. It's better to do gnats when you have 50. But it's really up to the person that does it. Fire runes can, I think it's 30k. No, it can't be that. But I don't remember how much it was. It's just more than gnats. But okay, so now we do gnats. Okay, there's very few requirements for this one. There's just well, actually 90 construction is not needed. You could use 70, but because you're going to the ability and because things do hit you, you want to get 90 because you can be boosted. You have to get the ornament pool for healing your hit points run in prayer. So I mean, you could use 80, the 81 where it restores your prayer. So this is the level 91 ornament rejuvenation pool. Restores everything: venom, poison, prayer, whatever, hit points, whatever. So another requirement is to have already been to the nature altar before. So how you go there is you teleport to Karamja and pretty much just head south and go west, and you pretty much charter to where the guy does the cart to the Slayer Master for Duradel, but you do not go on the charter. So Brimhaven. This is why I have 5 mil on me. Don't worry, I'm not going to bring it. But yeah, pretty much that is that. And so now from here you go south, and you do need coins because no, you don't need coins. So you go south and you go, I think it's right around here-ish, but like you just have to enter it once. And once you do that, you don't even have to craft runes in it. I think you might, but I don't think so. I really don't. So you don't need the NCP contact spell for whatchamacallit, you don't need the NCP contact spell for this one because the Dark Mage is in here, and you don't need the Abyssal Book. So what you do is you pretty much, this is a giant pouch that's at 75, just ignore it. So you just like do this and go over here and pretty much you just, anybody knows how to do the Abyss, it's very easy. Just don't ignore the dual ring. Just go over here, and these are both gnats and death runes, because like death runes are different. Like I'll just show you the requirements after the gnats, but this is how you do both gnats and death runes. So I'll show you the requirements for gnats or for death runes in a second, but it's pretty much the same idea. So like say if my hit points were hurt, then I could heal them at my house. So this is the nature altar. You just enter there and craft your runes and teleport to the house, pool, and mounted glory. And death altar, same thing. So mounted glory, pretty much. See how my run energy is fainted? Like you pretty much just like do that. And you have this set on protect melee for Gmauls and protect item for your pick or your glory, which you can have a pick with bronze pick if you want. I just use rune because that's all I had in the bank. And I'll treat you astrals, which are a little bit faster. Okay, so this is basically the idea for death runes. It's the exact same thing as gnats. There's no difference except it's 10% more experience. Like gnats are like 9 XP per S. Deaths are 10 XP per S. Gnats are 9. So it's just no difference. And the mage in the middle of the thing, because there's a circle of like different teleports to the altars. The dark mage in the middle repairs your pouches, so you don't need the NCP contact spell. And it's basically the same idea. You need Morning Ants Part 2, which is where you find the Death Altar. and then what you have to go and enter the death altar at least once, or you have to have entered it after the quest at some point, as the same idea as nets. So that's basically it. Alright, now if you want a middle ground between nets and deaths, it's a little bit faster than deaths, shittier money than deaths or nats, because deaths are worth more than nats, but deaths are faster XP. And if you want like a middle ground, like shittier money than both, but well, before 82, it's shittier money than both, and it's a little bit faster crafting. It might be faster, more money per hour than nets, but it's not more money per hour than deaths. So here it is. Okay, so the same idea as fire runes, but you have also law runes for the Moon Clan teleport. Make sure you do not do teleport to group Moon Clan, because you don't want to teleport other people there. It's really annoying to some people. So basically what you do is very simple, and CP contact to repair your pouches with the Abyssal Book here, and then like you can have this here for the times that you're not repairing the pouches, and this is all the way to 75 and 77, and basically you just teleport to Moon Clan. As I said, I won't be covering lavas and Uranian. There's no point, because I mean you want to make the best profit, but at the same time it's like whoopsie, hold on. So at any point after 50, you can do this, but like you can do it at 40, I think. Let me see real quick. Yep, you can do it at 40. Another thing I want to mention is multiple runes. At 59, you can do multiple cosmics, which are more money than astrals and deaths. But until 82, astrals, cosmics are better. But yeah, right now we're gonna do astrals, and so the whole idea of it is to have Moon Clan, to have this with your rune pouch, and then to have this or the crafting guild telly. So what you do is you teleport yourself to Moon Clan, walk south, and you do not want to walk to the bank, because first off you need a pass to be able to talk to the people, or they'll kick you out of the island, so that's a wasted inventory space. And then secondly, you need okay, I recommend 90 construction as well, because these guys hit you, so you want to have the fancy rejuvenation pool. So you basically just craft this, and pretty much just from there on, like it's very fast, and basically teleport back, and you make a lot of power. You make like 3-4k an hour if you're not in double astrals. I heard double astrals are like 7,000 an hour, so 6,000, 7,000 an hour, probably less than 3-4k. But I'm thinking with the giant pouch, because I was making like 2k an hour, 3k an hour without. So I don't remember exactly how much I was making. And basically you just like thinking realistically, I don't know how much you make an hour, but you just basically repeat, and less walking from to the bank and stuff, and you basically repeat. And like this is holding your runes for you. You can also put the runes in the pouch. I forgot to do that earlier. So you just repeat, and you craft cosmics at the abyss, and yep. So I missed anything? Hold on, let me check. Oh, by the way, you do need a dust staff, because any construction is boostable. You do need a dust staff, because the dust staff counts as both air runes and earth runes, and counts for both for the spell, so you don't have to waste inventory space. And I forgot that earlier in this video, I forgot that this part of the video where it shows that part, the OS buddy part, where it is caught off by the camera, so sorry about that. So yeah, alright, well, I think this guide is complete. Just if like the grind is real, and if you want to get experience and not shitty experience, do lavas. But I mean, there's no real feeling of accomplishment. I got 77 the hard way, and I can brag about it now. So I mean, like, really, like if you get bored of like 8K an hour, 9K, 13K XP an hour, do astrals for like a boost of like 5K XP an hour, and it's like 20K XP an hour in like 2 hours, 4 hours. So, it's really a skill that you have to focus on to be able to master, and you can't just like AFK it. Like you can't just be like, oh, you know, I'm gonna eat while I do it, or I'm gonna watch a movie while I do it. You can, but it's gonna slow your XP down. Like you really have to focus on it until 77. I don't know how to do bloods yet. I haven't looked into it, but I heard they're very AFK. So after 77, it should be AFK. But this is a guide from 1 to 77, so that's how